Alright, let's go over the dashboard. As you see, I have a Geo logo I got from a junkyard. I just thought it might be nice to put that on here. Why not put one on? So let's go over the dash. The dash is a minor thing, but it can have its perks if it's good. First, let's go over the throttle lever you're going to be using the most. This throttle lever is pretty tough. It's not very ergonomic, though it does kind of look ergonomic. It's not too nice. I usually like to grab on like this. My friend Josh has a nice shifter lever he made out of tape. It's really big. You can hold it like this. He got it on his Saber tractor. It's pretty nice. Shift lever, you probably should lubricate it a bit. Not too nice. I don't know what the hell that is. Parking brake, which is broken. Key switch is nice. The key is very nice. He has a similar key to mine. Now the mower deck, which this is the worst. I'm gonna do this with one hand, okay? And I'm not too strong, but I'm not weak. So, God, that's hard. Okay. So no, that was not overdone. That is as hard it is. So that is as hard as it really is. So that sucked. But for some reason, it's easy to take it out. It doesn't whip back, like hit your knee. Here's a light switch. Nice red indicator to tell you that it's on. I love these separate light switch other than it being there. These are great, so love that feature. And the steering wheel is very nice, spacious, roomy. Not roomy, what am I saying? Very, not spacious either. Very ergonomic. I love the steering wheel, especially with the Geo logo. Alright, let's look at the dash on the Simplicity. There's really not much to it. You of course have the nice fuel gauge, which you can see from the seat, and it says Simplicity there. And the throttle lever grip is actually missing, so it's pretty uncomfortable, especially without gloves. On switch here, this is just a kill switch. This is custom. This wouldn't come with your tractor, so we got to put in a proper key switch. For now, that's what we have. Very simple dash. We're done with the dash. On to the weed eater. Alright, the dash on this is a little more complicated because I modded this thing a lot. But let's first go over the standard features. You got a pretty nice throttle lever. This is probably my favorite out of all three. And here's a tack on here. We're not going to go over that yet. Here's the mower deck, which is, I like this mower deck. The dash, I think that's where it should be. But there's, of course, electric PTO, which is probably better, but it does break. Here's the key. Got a John Deere thing on there. It's not too bad. And your raise and lower the height. Here is a tachometer. Little thing's broken. Probably should hot glue that back on. Here is a cylinder head temperature gauge. Zoom in here. Sorry. There we go. And yeah, so the original owner scratched out the weed eater logo. Yay! That's nice. Oh, and then parking brake. Here's your parking brake. Oh, and if you wondered where the parking brake was on the Simplicity, you don't see one anywhere on the dash. Well, here it is. That's it. It just hooks onto the frame. That's pretty funny. And I believe this thing is aluminum. This is made out of aluminum, which is funny. I picture it being iron or something for its time. That's kind of funny. So yeah, that's the parking brake. And finally, let's go over the seat. So the seat here, the features on it says Craftsman, and I don't know what the heck that is. There's just a crease in the seat, and whoops. Yes, and by the way, it does adjust. Let's put that back. Yeah, something's messed. I don't quite get how the adjustment. The great thing about this seat is it has a little plate right here. And yeah, that thing will adjust your seat, but something I don't quite understand. Maybe you could post in the comments how it works. And basically, you just pull on it, but I think something's just loose, bad design. I don't know what it is, but well, let's first lift it up. Under here, you won't see a plate for the plate here. Instead, it's actually an internal switch inside the seat, and that's what broke on the original seat. So I got this seat much more comfortable. The old one is actually, here's the old seat. Where's it? Where'd I put it? There it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, and by the way, that's my welder. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. That's the seat. Very comfortable. I'm gonna sit in it for you. Let's sit in the seat. Ah, very nice seat. This thing, no safety switch whatsoever. It's pretty cracked. The actual rubber is in alright condition except for this part here. Let's sit on it. There's no spring suspension or anything, so you sit on it. Very rough. Doesn't feel too good, but yep. That's all there is to that. That's an old style seat right there for lawn tractors. This whole mechanism is almost the same. This has a safety switch. It's almost the same to that Craftsman, but it's very ripped up. The cushion is alright. The upholstery is pretty screwed up, but yeah, it's not comfortable. It's a very low back seat. The one in there is a low back seat, the Craftsman, but it's a little higher. It's like medium. Yeah, pretty nasty. Not too nice. But it's a seat. Alright, now let's go over the engine and lights. I'm going to do this in one just so it's a little shorter. The engine is a Ariens, not made by Ariens, but made for Ariens, 17 horsepower overhead valve, intact by Briggs & Stratton. Very good engine, made in the USA, air-cooled, of course. It's a great engine. It needs work, and I just stepped in the oil. God. It needs some work. It runs kind of quiet. It's not too loud. It's got an oil filter here. It's got a crankcase breather stuff. Yeah, there's the crankcase breather. There's a napkin in there because we just keeping it clean in there while it's open up. Nice engine. So, let's go look at the other engine. Alright, here we go. So the engine in this is a Intech, 13 horsepower, overhead valve, 344 cc, ABS anti-vibration system. Briggs & Stratton. I've got this one on a pull starter. It's got a pull starter. It came with it. Pretty simple engine. It's kind of loud. It kind of sounds like a diesel, which is strange. It's got quite a sort of a knocking sound. I assure you, it's fine. It's all right. We got to do an oil change on it because it's pretty new. I don't know what that is. I don't know. That might just be a drain. Yeah, there's a gas tank going to the wonderful system there. Simple engine. Here's the Josh has one like this. There you go, that's the air filter, pretty clean. There you go. Now the weed eater. Power belt, 12.5 horse. Synchro balanced. I'm not sure where this guy's made. If you know where this engine's made, please tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. I'm not sure if it's made in USA. I'm worried it's made in China. It may be made in China. I know this is made in the USA. Craftsman and Weed Eater mentions made in the USA. Anyways, this thing, I'm not sure if this is the original engine. My friend Josh said didn't know either. Yeah, 12.5. It's a very good engine, very reliable. Got a lot of hours on it. Pretty simple carburetor. There's an air cleaner, just a simple Briggs & Stratton engine. Can't go wrong. Now let's go look at the headlights real fast. And there's a few other things I could go over, but if you want to see the other things I could go over, just let me know in the comments and I'll mention them in a video. Alright, headlights. These headlights aren't very bright. I'm not going to turn them on now. Maybe I will in another video if you really want to see them on. Headlights aren't that bright, but when it's really dark, you can see them pretty well, and they do help you. Let's go over these headlights. Yeah, you like those headlights? Yeah, there are no headlights in this. I'm not sure if they came in an option, but there are just none in this one. Craftsman. This has two separate headlights. My favorite look. It's the lens. The headlight lens is kind of murky. Maybe I could get a new one. I really cleaned it up. You should have seen. I actually have a video of me getting this Craftsman new. I'm gonna put it in right here. Okay, that video is interesting. You can see how dirty this thing was. And the headlights I haven't tested yet, but they should be pretty bright. They're newer, and I think they work. I would imagine they'd work. This is a pretty new tractor. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video of my tractors. If you want to see anything extra, just let me know. I'd be happy to do it. Other than that, thanks for watching. I really wanted to do this video for you guys, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. By the way, check Josh's channel out. It's Josh and Corn's Garage. I'm in it, and he does tractor videos, he does inflatable videos, he does Nerf reviews. I think you'll enjoy it. Check him out. Subscribe to him too. See ya. Oh, and by the way, check my friend Josh's channel out. Oh, and by the way, check my friend Josh's channel, by the way. I can't get that right. By the way, check Josh's channel out. Still can't get it right.